All right, a little bit something different here. I have been planting cucumbers and I got some dill, some oregano, things like that planting in this planter box, but they need to be replanted because they are overgrowing their area. They're growing over the side, so we have to replant them. As you can see, they are overflowing the sides of our little planter box here. So I've got some kind of A pillars and I got a bunch of soil that we're going to put in here and try to get these transferred over and hopefully not mess up the roots. And that way, they should be able to grow a little bit better um, and not just be hanging off the side. We'll probably plant something else in here once we get these all transferred over. Um, and just keep on planting, and we'll keep this one in use, but these need a new home. Um, so, got that all put down. Got some fabric, some weed barrier, so hopefully the weeds don't grow up from underneath it. I got it two layered for the most part. I got 7 bags of planting soil, so hopefully that'll be enough. Alrighty, so we got all the soil spread out. This is these A pillars that hopefully we'll be able to um, tie these cucumber plants to, as well as that tomato plant to get some stabilization. And then we got an aloe vera plant that we bought to add to the collection because every house I've ever lived in has had an aloe vera plant. So just seemed fitting, especially being in Florida. So we're gonna try to get these plants out of the soil without messing up the roots. They are kind of close together, and they have been tying themselves to each other. So we're gonna have to separate these guys. All right, we got all of the plants transferred over. I believe these are all just weeds. So we got the 3 cucumber plants. This one has grown crazy. Look how tall that thing is compared to these two. But we got them tied up with like bread ties to try to keep them up straight. Got these two together. I was gonna keep on trying to guide them to grow up. Hopefully they use their little vines that they use to tie to each other to stay on the same pillar. Got the dill replanted over here, the oregano, or maybe that's thyme. I think it's maybe thyme. And then we got our tomato plants, aloe vera, and our pepper plants replanted. So now we'll probably get some more soil to fill in all these areas where I had to take them out with all the roots, and we'll get the next batch of plants rolling before we have to transfer them all over. This one, the dill grew in really close with the cucumber plant, so I didn't really want to pull him out. So hopefully he stays alive, being so close to him. But we're gonna get all these plants watered. Just get some water going. I'm probably gonna spray some ant poison around through here because there was some ant piles near before we moved this box over here because it was over there under the shade, so they weren't growing that well. But that is all. That's all we got for the day. I don't have any potting soil to replant these just yet. Garden update 1 day later. They were looking very, very, very weak all today. All their leaves and stems, they're all wilted over. But I've been giving them a ton of water today, and it's going to rain today as well. And now it has strength to lift up its own leaves. These were all sagging all down and stuff like that. So looking a lot better, a lot healthier. Still having I guess those aren't ants. I thought those were ants. We're having ants on them in the old pot, but they're looking good.